My name's Christina Weber. I'm a guest guide at Los Buzos Resort.
My name's Eric Mazzoro, and I'm a resident guide here at Los Buzos Resort.
My name's Robert Field, and I'm a guest guide at Los Buzos Resort.
My name's Adam Fisk. I'm a resident guide here and managing partner at Los Buzos.
Teaching clients to use Hobie kayaks is very simple.
We have a quick lesson on the beach. It's about 5 minutes.
I mean, you don't have to worry about having good paddling form. It's literally just jump in and go.
And then I think the lesson really begins out there in the ocean when they hook a big fish.
Some of the things we do for clients are we'll catch bait for them.
We'll help them rig up the bait, teach them how to troll the bait effectively.
Teach them what lures to use.
From launching to returning.
Helping them get to the fishing grounds, helping them understand kind of how the tides affect what we're throwing.
We'll land their fish for them if they need it.
Taking photos with big fish on the kayaks for them.
Spotting whales.
Load the kayaks up for them, give them everything they need.
Literally everything that they're gonna need.
Whatever you need. We're there to make your trip as easy and enjoyable as possible.
The weather doesn't affect us much in Los Buzos.
So we refuse to miss a fishing day.
It's definitely one of the most forgiving weather patterns I've ever fished in.
That's the beautiful thing about guiding here at Los Buzos is that nothing really affects us.
Sometimes we get some heavy rains.
But if it's raining lightly, I mean, we'll go out there and fish because it's only rain.
And it's that little break from the sun.
You know, in the dry season, it can get windy at times, but what's so killer about the location that we're at Los Buzos is that even on really windy days, it's coming from onshore and those mountains really break up that wind and we never really have issues.
This is a fishing trip, and we are here to fish through it all.
Getting clients through the surf is not a problem.
We always launch at low tide when there's no surf.
We've timed it so that as long as it's not high tide, there are rocks that kind of surround the bay. They break up the swell, so really there's not much surf as long as we don't go out at high tide.
But we're there to help you through it all. Make sure you get out safely, and once everyone's on the water, we kind of collect, and we'll make our way out to the fishing grounds. Some of the main species that we're gonna focus on is really whatever you want to catch.
Particularly roosterfish, yellowfin tuna.
And we have days where the tuna come in close, or we'll make a run to where the tuna are.
All different kinds of snapper species, including Cubera snapper.
Horseye jack.
African pompano.
There's bluefin trevally.
Groupers.
There's almaco jacks and amberjacks, which put up a incredible fight.
And mackerel. We have Sierra mackerel. They're awesome eating fish. Much different than our mackerel back in Florida.
I'm really adamant about making sure that you catch that fish that you came here for.
Some of the species we target for beginners would be snappers, you know, and bucktail jigs here on the inshore reef.
We can fish rocks right in front of the lodge for grouper, snapper, and there's even an opportunity to catch a rooster fish right there.
Oh yeah, tons of opportunities for beginners. I mean, you could go out there with zero fishing experience. We could put you on a little piece of bait or a little jig, drop it down along the rocks, and you could pull up 30 different species of reef fish in like an hour. I mean, there's just tons of life around the rocks that anybody could pull up.
We can usually see the yellowfin tunas popping. You can throw almost anything at them and they'll hit it.
And you know what I tell a lot of people is that catching bait at Los Buzos is fun.
Catching bait. Always need help catching bait.
Anglers looking to really test their skills, I think Cubera snapper offers one of the most difficult challenges from a kayak.
For the guys looking for a real thrill ride, we'll give them that big Cubera.
The monster roosterfish we have here.
Or larger tuna.
We can definitely get you bites. It's gonna be kind of up to you whether or not you can get that thing out of the rocks and up to the boat. But, you know, with us helping you, I think you got a pretty good shot.
There's even a chance at a black marlin. They do exist out here, and that would be the ultimate thrill.
Marlin on, marlin on.
You just never know. You never know.
Oh, I love dinner time.
Dinner time is probably one of my favorite times at Los Buzos. I mean, we just have incredible meals.
I've never had meals like I've had here.
Some nights you'll have 5 different kinds of fish on the table, sashimi that we just caught that day.
We always cook our catch, and that is very rewarding. It's very fresh.
I don't know, I go light on the sides and heavy on the fish.
Lobster.
You'll eat tuna in ways you've never thought you'd eat tuna before.
Oh, look at her stealing. Tax man.
The ambiance is amazing.
You know, it's just full of laughs and the stories throughout the day. We sit there and we talk about shenanigans that happened.
It's just a feeling and an experience that really I think no other meal can compare to.
Plus the beer. It's beer, very important.
And the beers. It's all you can drink. Need I say more?
The most memorable moment with a client would be with Jimmy. Jimmy had never kayak fished, came down to Panama, gave him that quick lesson, went out in the water, and in less than an hour, he was next to me taking a picture with his trophy rooster fish.
Wait 1 second, he might be tail wrapped. Yeah, he's tail wrapped. 1 second. Wow, Woody! Wow, that's a big rooster. Big pop.
And he was like, thank you for the best Father's Day, and I was like, wow, this is a great feeling.
One of my most memorable moments of the Klein so far, you know, we've had some really big fish caught, but really for me it was when Erwin landed at Yellowfin Tuna. I mean, Erwin had came there all the way from Holland with his girlfriend. They were having an incredible time, but we had put Erwin on some really big fish. He had hooked some really nice rooster fish, and you know, it's fishing. There's no guarantees. He had lost some really heartbreaking fights.
Nice fish, buddy. There you go. Let him do that. Let him do that. Let him take that line. I don't care. Let him take that line. Aye. Aye.
And so when he finally stuck that yellowfin tuna on the popper, he landed the fish by himself. You know, it wasn't the biggest fish we put a Klein on, but his face, I mean, his level of kind of stoke after he got that fish, I just can't get enough of that. Oh yeah, beautiful fish, bro. Erwin's here from Holland, in the Netherlands. Just got his first yellowfin tuna on a popper from a kayak. Not too many people can say they've done that. Get that guy on ice. That's the sign of a good day right there, man.
Opa!
Yeah.
My most memorable moment with a client so far would have to be Ren.
Would definitely be Ren's rooster fish. We worked so hard, as you always do for all your fish.
On his last day here, he hooked a monster. He got like a 40-pounder and it ended up being our client record.
Yeah, Papa!
Just seeing his face light up was awesome.
Eric is screaming, Adam is there, I'm there. You have so much support. Yeah!
Yeah! Los Buzos, bro! Come and get it, Camel Dog!
What a boost! Woo!
I get really excited when other people catch the fish that they really want to catch.
My name is Christina Weber, and I would love to take you kayak fishing out at Los Buzos and have plenty of beverages and plenty of sunshine and watch whales and do all the crazy things that we do out there.
I'm Adam Fisk, and I would love to put you on a monster fish here at Los Buzos.
My name is Eric Mazzora, and I'd love for you to come fishing with me here at Los Buzos Resort.
My name's Robert Field, and I would love it if you came to Los Buzos and let me put you on the fish of a lifetime.
We're gonna have a great time, and I'd love to be there for it.
And we'll drink some beer. I don't think it's working, bro.
My name is Christina Weber, and I am a guest guide at Los Buzos Resort, Panama.
That's the one.
It's cool. Take two. Here we go. Two.
What do I got something on my nose?
Up and down on the flap. And let me go back again. Up and down on the flap. Okay.
As we're here at Los Buzos, there's a wild panga surfacing in the background.
Little animal of some sort.
Why don't we have a question about the women in Panama? Like, that could be a whole video in itself. We probably couldn't put it on YouTube, but